36 degrees, and we'll make a run into the low 40s a little later on across the region here by 3 o'clock. What about 43 degrees as we move into the Newark area? Right now across the country, not tracking a whole lot. However, a very active pattern on the way for the Pacific Northwest as you are getting ready for some of that snow in places like Seattle. In the meantime, as we switch gears, no liftoff this morning for NASA. The space agency was supposed to launch its Glory mission just moments ago, but NASA has delayed the liftoff for 24 hours. The mission is designed to gather data on the properties of aerosols and black carbon. And that's just one liftoff on tap. Also keeping tabs on, the launch for Space Shuttle Discovery. That is scheduled for Thursday. As we take a look at the forecast here in Cape Canaveral around the Kennedy Space Center, we are looking at temperatures in the upper 70s and a wind out of the east at 11 miles per hour. Topping weather in the news, more details about a harrowing rescue last weekend in New York State that we first told you about here on First Outlook. A helicopter helped pluck 2 stranded West Point cadets from a narrow ledge in fierce winds.
We were approximately 80 feet above the ledge. Our rotor system was less than from me to the door, away from trees and rock outcroppings. So it was very difficult to hold it in that particular position.
Now, the cadets got lost during a training mission. Rescuers saved the pair from an 18-inch ledge. They were treated for hypothermia. Today, the rescuers were honored for their efforts. In the meantime, keep sending in those eyewitness pictures and video. Take a look at some of the scenes that we've been getting as of late, and you can see snowy scenes here. Thanks so much to Jason.
Hola, Padre.
Hola. You do everything so they're at their best. So start their big days with the incredible protein. Eggs.
Hey, I am really distracted by this sandwich. I'm probably going to veer in your lane, so watch out.
Accidents don't announce themselves. That's why the RX helps protect you with 360 degrees of safety. See your Lexus dealer.
So what do you think?
30 days, max.
We'll see about that.
Glade Lasting Impressions. 2 complimentary fragrances alternate to keep things fresh, and not just for 30 days. Our longest lasting plug-ins air freshener lasts for 60.
Well, that lasted longer than I thought.
I knew it would.
Get freshness that won't fade away for 60 days with Plug-ins Lasting Impressions. Now Glade Scented Oil fits Airwick warmers too, so you can choose your favorite Glade fragrances.
SC Johnson, a family company.
I mean, it was so bad I would wake myself up.
I've tried everything.
Estimates suggest that as many as 73 million people in the U.S. have a snoring problem. What a shame, when the solution is so easy. Pure Sleep. Co-inventor Dr. Douglas Fenton explains how Pure Sleep works.
Snoring occurs when your airway relaxes and the tissue in your throat vibrates. Pure Sleep uses a technique called mandibular repositioning, which holds your jaw forward, gently opening the airway to stop your snoring.
The first night he used Pure Sleep, he stopped snoring.
Pure Sleep worked for us the very first night.
Pure Sleep is only 2 payments of $29.95 plus shipping and handling. If you're not satisfied for any reason, return it within 30 days for a full refund, including shipping and handling both ways.
Call 1-800-220-3879. That's 1-800-220-3879. Don't wait. Call now.
The Weather Man.
It's been a crazy winter, and it's just getting crazier.
The Weather Team.
We have breaking news for you this morning.
We are getting remarkable images and stories.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 11 Eastern. Your daily forecast, news headlines, and the top story.
Literally the worst conditions I think I've ever been in.
Ready when you are, no matter the weather.
9 states under blizzard warnings. 9 states.
Wake up with Al and your weather today. Weekday mornings from 6 to 11 Eastern on the Weather Channel.
Weeknights 8, 7 Central. The Weather Channel. Primed for excitement. And now, your local on the 8s.
Well, Australia is among the nations sending personnel to help New Zealand's rescue effort in the wake of the powerful earthquake that struck. More crews could arrive today. That's because the Christchurch airport is once again open. And relatives are using social media to try and find survivors of the quake. And some of the most incredible scenes of destruction from the New Zealand quake are surfacing now on social media. Our own Mark Elliott shares some of them with you from the Digital Media Center.
Just terrible scenes coming out of the Christchurch area in New Zealand. Let me show you some pictures of the destruction. Now, first, this picture looks pretty nice, and this is the iconic church, the cathedral that actually survived the first earthquake about a half a year ago. Not so lucky with round number 2. That spire, now completely gone, just crumbled down to the ground, and there were people running for cover coming out of that cathedral. Of course, it wasn't just the buildings crumpling that were the problems. We also had fires starting across the area, so firefighters and rescue crews going on at the same time, and that was a common scene. Of course, we also have the long walk to cleanup going on, broken streets just about everywhere.
All right, it's Weekly Planner time. As we focus in on the changes on the way here, we are looking at the threat for some severe weather. Take a look at the red around the Arklatex and also into the mid-Mississippi River valleys. That's where we could find some damaging wind, some large hail, and also the threat for a few isolated tornadoes. So it's going to be a battle of the air masses here as we are watching out for the cold air to the north, and then we have the warmer air to the south. So that zone is going to be outlined there for that severe weather threat. In the meantime, rain will spread into the mid-Atlantic here, and we'll also contend with that snowfall. Places like Seattle to Portland, and then eventually into some unusual locations around San Francisco even. You could see a few flakes on Friday before all is said and done. Tracking the showers and storms into the mid-Atlantic here, so D.C. getting wet on Friday, as well as Richmond to Raleigh as we move into the Myrtle Beach area. Snow for interior regions of the Northeast, and then as we move into the upcoming weekend, that system will exit here, so we'll get a break, finding seasonal temperatures in the Northeast as well as the Southeast hanging on to the 60s and 70s. So we'll still have that zone with the cold air to the north and the milder air to the south. So once again, Sunday into Monday, we could track another storm system, bringing with it the threat for some isolated severe weather here. So kind of in that pattern, a spring-like pattern, if you will, as we go into early next week as well, dealing with showers and thunderstorms for the East Coast, and then a lingering activity into your Tuesday. Still to come on First Outlook, we are talking about that storm system for the West and who could see some of the snowfall out of it. And then after the storm for the Northeast and New England, we're talking about the impacts of this wild winter. And then, yes, it is that time. We are looking at allergies on the rise.
Let's pretend you had a magic outlet. You could use it to quietly power lots of things, even when there was no electricity. It was lightweight and came in different sizes. That's exactly the idea behind Honda portable generators. Quiet, reliable, and fuel efficient. They're not really magic, but they can make magical things happen.
Honda generators are available at a dealer near you. Now you can shop online at honda.com.
I love winter. With my Subaru Forester and its all-wheel drive, handling even the toughest conditions, it's just another day at the beach.
And if you go with us, it'll be a win-win.
Certainly will.
I think this could be a win-win.
Maybe. This is going to be a win-win.
Win-win.
A what?
A win-win! You should say win-win. Use a hyphen. You know what this is?
A win-win?
A home run.
That's my next guess.
Win-win. Win-win.
Drink?
Man, this trip was great. I mean, I'm just, pumped.
We know why you fly. We're American Airlines.
It's time to raise the bar and replace your old mayo with the full flavor of Kraft Mayo with olive oil. Made with half the fat and calories of Hellmann's Real Mayo. Kraft mayo with olive oil is the new standard in mayo.
Well, better keep those snow shovels handy in the Pacific Northwest. Over the next 2 days, you could see 5 to 8 inches of snow in Seattle. Portland, Oregon could be digging into 2 to 4 inches of snow, and 3 to 5 inches of snow is possible in Eugene. That snow could even fall along the coast. Welcome back into First Outlook. 24 minutes past the hour, and snow's begun to fall already in the Northwest, and that includes the Seattle area, as King TV's Jim Furman showed us just a few short hours ago.
Out here in the Seattle suburbs, the wind's starting to pick up, and that's the second half of this 1-2 punch. Along with the snow, we're expecting an Arctic front. That's going to send temperatures plunging. That means the roads will be icy like this for days. In Seattle, Jim Foreman for the Weather Channel.
And before all said and done, the Northwest will have some snow company in Central California. As we track this storm system, we're looking at some Arctic air that's going to be moving in from the Pacific Northwest into California. So San Francisco, yeah, you could see snow. The last time downtown you saw it was 1976.
The seasons change, but we still may suffer from nasal allergy symptoms. They can hit you year-round, indoors or out. Oh, to have relief. Prescription Nasonex is clinically proven to help relieve nasal allergy symptoms, including congestion, runny and itchy nose, and sneezing.
Side effects may include headache, viral infection, sore throat, nosebleeds, and coughing. Infections of the nose and throat and eye problems, including glaucoma or cataracts, may occur. Have regular eye exams. Slow wound healing may occur, so do not use Nasonex until your nose has healed from any sore, surgery, or injury. Nasonex can increase your risk of getting infections. Avoid contact with infections like chickenpox or measles while using Nasonex.
It does not come in generic form. Ask your doctor if Nasonex is right for you.
I love Quaker oatmeal. It's seriously a superfood. If you want to build a healthy heart, it's about being active, and it's about putting the right fuel in your body. It's that simple. And here's the good news. It's never too late to start. Quaker oatmeal is proven to help lower cholesterol. It's a staple in my diet. In fact, it's the only cereal I eat. It powers you up, and it makes you feel great. Are you eating Quaker for breakfast?
Get real about what you put in your coffee. La Creme, 100% real dairy in 4 amazing all-natural flavors. Get real. Get La Creme.
Excuse me. Your change. It's nice to know you can trust people. State Farm is counting on it. They want you to talk to your neighbors, then call a State Farm agent, find out how you can get discounts up to 40%. See, State Farm insures 40 million drivers. That's more than Geico and Progressive combined. 40 million drivers, more savings, and discounts up to 40%. So call an agent at 1-800-STATE-FARM or go online.
The Weather Channel in its prime, in prime time. Storms you have to see.
Get out of here!
Stories you won't believe. Weather caught on camera. Tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on the Weather Channel. Primed for excitement.
Through the storm and beyond. The Weather Channel, the Winter Weather Authority. Now you're local on the 8s.